Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Chaplain Robert Tilley, and I will be your Master of Ceremonies this morning. On behalf of our host, Colonel Daniel Furley, it is my distinct pleasure to welcome you to the Lajes Field Annual Prayer Breakfast, an interfaith event honoring our nation's diverse religious heritage. At this time, I'd like to introduce our hosts, Commander, 65th Air Base Group, Colonel Daniel Furley, and his Superintendent, Chief Master Sergeant Richard Parsons. So please give it up for today's guest speaker, Wing Chaplain for the 86th Airlift Wing, Chaplain Donette Boyd. And then finally, we welcome our commanders, shirt, along with you, the men and women of Lajes Field. So if you'd like to give yourself a little round of applause, you can do that as well. The National Day of Prayer is a vital part of our U.S. heritage. And since the first call to prayer in 1775, when the Continental Congress asked the colonies to pray for wisdom in forming a nation, the call to prayer has continued throughout U.S. history, including President Lincoln's proclamation of a day of humiliation, fasting, and prayer in 1863. During World War II, members of Congress came together to pray for the nation, and the National Prayer Breakfast is now a yearly event held in Washington, D.C., that calls for unity and seeking God's blessing upon our nation. The event, which is actually a series of meetings, luncheons, breakfasts, and dinners, has taken place since 1953. Since the inception of the National Prayer Breakfast, several U.S. states and cities and other countries have established their own annual prayer breakfast events. Today's event is going to be an interfaith program that encourages people from every walk of life to unite in prayer and seek blessings upon our nations, its leaders, and people.
Just a pleasure to be here. Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity to speak to you and hopefully encourage your hearts this morning. And so whatever our language is, but there are various forms of venting, and it's all okay. I'm not saying that venting is bad, venting to people is bad. Various forms of venting are out there, it's okay, but they have side effects. So venting in social media, it's okay, but sometimes we feel worse afterwards. Sometimes things can escalate. Venting to friends is okay, but now they know all your business and you hope they don't unfriend you. And venting to family is okay, but often they're far away and will cause them to worry about us when we vent to them about what we're going through. But venting to God, there's never side effects. He always hears you. So give all your anxieties to God because He cares for you. Thank you.